It's time to start putting grades into the report cards. I'm Mark Hall, and this video is for people that are not using the Illuminate Grade Book, but need to get their grades into an Illuminate Report Card. This is your video. We're going to start here in Illuminate, and we are logged in. Be sure you're logged into Illuminate. During the report card entry window, if you go to grades, you will see a report card category there. It is only there during the report card entry window, during that period of time, which is about a month before the end of the trimester and a couple weeks after that. When that's there, you can go in and hit entry. And for most folks in this window, all I would select would be the class that you're interested in. I'm going to pick the 4th grade class. You may only have one section here, but you may have 3 or 4 or 2, I don't know. Each site is going to be different how they roster students. I'm going to pick grade 4 and hit find students. That brings me to this window. Make sure I'm in the right grading period, and make sure you're in the right report card. Here I have the 17-18 trimester 1, and I'm in the 17-18 grade 4 report card for trimester 1, and I'll hit load. That brings me to this kind of scary window. What we have here is on the left, you have a list of students that are in the class, and in the right, you have what's called entry by field. These are all in different field groups. You'll see the ELA grade 4 group 1, ELA grade 4 group 2. These are just kind of arbitrary categories. The first group has foundational skills, speaking and listening, and language. And the second group has reading, writing, along with the various areas of concern that could be. So if you chose to do it this way, you could start with one of these field groups and click on it. So here we have, on the left side of the screen, we have all of the students listed, and going left to right, we have the areas that require a grade marked with a red asterisk, and the areas that could be an area of concern that are not marked with a red asterisk. We have speaking and listening and so forth. Now you see some grades here already listed because this particular teacher used the units of study in Illuminate and pushed them through to their grade book, so they're already here. That's one of the advantages of using the Illuminate grade book. Your work at this end of the trimester is much reduced. So here in foundational skills, I can go through and pick a 1, 2, 3, 4 or an NA. Words per minute, I have to type a 3-digit character. The student reads 123 words a minute. This is not an area of concern because this student got a 4. So you only need to enter these areas of concern if it's a worry, which means the student is at a 1 or a 2. They're below grade level. If the student is at grade level or above grade level, then there's no need to mark area of concern. Moving across the screen, you'll see another column with the students' names. That's just there for your convenience. So as you scroll across the page and you see more and more fields, you don't have to go all the way back to the left to figure out whose column you're on. So you could do this going down, give every kid a foundational skills grade, and then give every kid a speaking and listening grade, or you can give the first student, go all the way across. Whichever one works for you is up to you. Once you've finished this field group, ELA group 1, then you'll come up here to the top, you'll click on the next one, and importantly, you'll hit load field group. But before you do that, you want to hit save. Always save, because this is not Google. You must save often. So I'm going to load this field group 2. Here's the second field group. I can go across and give each individual student all of their grades in this field group, or I can go down column by column and just drop in the grades and then hit save. Now, there is a fill down option here. Let's just say that in writing, everybody is awesome sauce and everybody is getting a 3. I'm going to click on fill down, and I can go down here. Where is writing? Writing is over here. 3. Everybody's going to get a 3. Nobody's in an area of concern because they're a 3. And in reading, they're also a 3. Everybody's on target. Why? Because I'm an awesome teacher. That's why. I'll put those 2 in, I'll hit fill down, and it's going to automatically give everybody that 3. And then I can come back and just change those individual students that are not a 3 one by one. And that seems to make life much simpler. And then, of course, hit save. Once I have that saved, I can come back and just work my way through all of the various field groups, including the comments, and just do them one section at a time. You don't have to do them in any particular order. Say you've got your science grades before your ELA grades are done. You can pop those in there. You know what their technology grades are, maybe a week or 2 before the rest of them. You can come in and pop them in. You can go in and do the comments ahead of time if that's the way you'd like to do it. So another option that you have, I'm back here at the Find Students screen. Another option that you have to enter grades would be student by student. If I come over here to the left and I click on the first student, I get this screen. This is just for this first student, and if I scroll down, I'll see all of the different areas that I need to give a grade to. Again, you're going to see a couple grades already there because this teacher pushed scores over from the Illuminate assessment area into the report card. So I can scroll down and make sure the student gets grades in every red starred area and a text comment. You have 1,500 characters for your text comments. Once you do that, make sure you come back and hit save. Once you've saved, you can come over here to this list of students and select the next student, hit load student. You have a fill down menu here, so if this student is getting all 3s and everything, you can simply click that, give them 3s everywhere, or 4s, or 2s, or 1s, whatever the case might be, and it will fill down automatically to all of the various areas. There is a third way that you can enter grades for students, and that's by the report card viewer. I'm here looking at an individual student's report card entry screen. I can come up here to the top where it says report card viewer and click on it there. That brings up the actual report card. You can fill out your grades this way, student by student, if that's what you'd like. Or you could come to this screen after you're all done just to give it one last overview to see how your scores are being recorded. As I scroll down, you'll see all of the grades there. Your map scores are going to be automatically imported in here. You don't have to worry about this. This will self-populate when the time comes. So I like this page. I need to come up here to page 2. If I've made any changes, I need to hit save. I'm going to hit page 2, and that's going to turn the report card over. And on the back is where you have your teacher comments. I can simply click here and enter comments. Attendance down here, the days enrolled and the days absent are going to automatically populate. You don't have to worry about that. We're working on making sure the days tardy will be automatical as well. We're not quite positive we're there yet. So you may have to enter the days tardy. You may not. The only time we're going to find out is after the end of the trimester. If you come in, if you can enter a number there and there isn't one, then you'll know. But it won't be there before the end of the trimester. Any changes I make sure you save. Save often, silly, because that's how you feel if you don't save. Printing is simple. You'll hit the print button. You can make notes on this. This is the report card I made for Johnny because Johnny was leaving early. And hit save. Okay. It's telling me I don't have to do that. It says, please wait while we generate your report card. Your download will start automatically and you can view your print history at any time. You hit the print button and wait. Each time you print a report card, it keeps a history of that particular report card. So if you come back here and click view your print history, it will show you a list of the different report cards that you made. Maybe you printed a report card for this student 2 weeks ago, and then you found a mistake in it, and you fixed the mistake, and printed it again, there will be 2 report cards here. And you can tell by the date or any notes that you put on it. To see that report card, you would download it or hit reprint. It's just a PDF file. You'll download the PDF and print it the way you would normally print any document. So I'm going to go back up here to grades, and I'm going to go to entry, and I'm going to pick the class. It was grade 4. I'm going to find my students. If I needed just one particular student, I could type that student's name in here. Say again, a student is leaving early and you need to print a report card. You would just type that student's name in here, fill out the report card, and go. And I'll hit load. And I'm going to pick up Carlos again, the same student the whole time. So as you're done with your report cards, if you're sure that it's complete, it's correct, everything's good, and you print it, you also want to publish it. And that's just a process that allows the report card to be finalized in the back-end system. Just hit publish. You won't see any difference, but it does need to be published so that it shows up in Illuminate on the back end. That's all there is to your report cards. As always, if you have questions, please call us here at the PDC. There's 3 of us sitting here waiting just to talk to you. Not really. We have other things to do. But our job is to talk to you. So please, please, please call us when you're having questions, when you're frustrated, when it's not doing what you expect it to do. Give us a call. Drop us an email. We're here to help. We'll talk to you in the next video.